Next update that I'm sure you'll like is the content hints feature. Here's why this is awesome. You can now add content hints right inside your Squirrly social calendar in order to plan better and ensure everyone on your team is aware of important dates or campaigns. To access this feature, go to Squirrely Social and then to Calendar. You will be able to see the Add Hint button in this area here. This feature is available in all Squirrely Social plans. So, whether you have the One Team plan, the Pro plan, or the Agency plan, you will be able to use this feature. For every content hint that you add to your calendar, you can define a name, a start date, an end date, and a color. So let's do one together now. You are now looking at the post calendar section inside Squarely Social. Let's go and add a new hint now. We will go to Add Hint. Let's give it a name. Let's say Valentine's Day. Let's give it a start date. For example, I'm gonna choose the 13th. And let's give it an end date, Friday. And pick a color. I think red is suitable here. And then we're gonna simply click on Create. Once we do that, you can see that all the changes have been implemented and that all the days which we've selected in the previous step now have a Valentine's Day mark. We can go in and edit in case we want to make changes. In this case, we will just leave it as is. But if you want to make changes, you would just make your desired changes and then click on Update. You can also choose to delete the content hint or close the tab. If we were to delete this content hint, we would just click this button here. And as you can see, all the changes are immediately implemented inside the platform. You can't add content hints for days that are in the past. You can only add content hints for the current day or days in the future. As you've probably guessed, this is because Squarely Social is not a time machine and you can't use it to schedule posts in the past. Therefore, there won't be any point in adding a content hint for a day that is already in the past. That said, let me give you some examples of ways you could use this new feature. One way you could use this is to mark key holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, or National Cat Day, for example. Yes, of course, that exists. You can do your research at the start of the month and mark any important holidays or special events that you would want to integrate in your social media marketing strategy. This will make it much easier and faster for you and your team to brainstorm ideas and come up with new content to share on those particular days. Using content hints, you can also mark important launches you have coming up. So, let's say you have a product launch on January 7. You can create a content hint for that day and some of the days leading up to it. This way, you and anyone else working to create social media posts for your brand will know they need to promote the product launch within that time frame. This can also apply to things like giveaways, webinars, or any other type of special events you have going on. Of course, the content hints feature can also be used to mark important sales dates like Black Friday or Cyber Monday. This will also come in handy for letting your social media audience know about any special promotions you have going on. Let's say you have a Christmas sale running from December 8th to December 15th. You could create a new content hint titled Christmas Sale 40% off on all items in store and plan your social media posts in advance. This way, when you or someone on your team needs to start creating posts for that week, they'll know they need to include that special sale. Plus, this will also give you a clearer overview of what you should communicate on your social media channels during the month of December.